fucking headphones are so loud. Is the headphones loud enough?
For me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's too loud, let me know. All right. This week's guest, we have our good friend, Brando. Let me, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Brando, I've been wanting to have on here, of course. I guess you could just introduce yourself to the people. Like, what is it you do in the, I guess, like music?
Got you.
In the music world, DJ. Just a little elevator pitch, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So, what up, guys? My name's Brando. I am a listener, first of all. I listen to a lot of music, lots of house music. And I'm a selector. I spin and mix house music. DJ, you know? Nothing too crazy, just that.
And another thing I wanted to mention, I was going back to our like original messages, because everyone thinks that we have like known each other forever, like we've been friends for a long ass time.
Right.
But I looked at the timeline; it's only like 6 months.
Yeah, I think I met you in like December.
It was
something?
end of January, January 26th,
January
or
25.
January 25th or
Yeah.
26th.
Yeah. This year. That's crazy.
Yeah, it seems like it's been way longer than that.
I know.
But how I met Brando was I was going to sell my decks that I had at the time on OfferUp. And dude, you don't know, I mean, you know, because you have a car. Like, these people on OfferUp are insane. And that's how we originally met. And then I just figured you were like, I guess we could say like what I should have asked this, like all the other guests that have been on. Like, what was your like first impression of me? And then I'll say why.
Honestly, I just thought you were a dude selling. Okay, so we met because Ian was selling me a DJ controller. I needed one for a gig, and I mean, I just thought he was a dude, either getting rid of it because he upgraded, or like, yeah,
he was like
just
about to
trying
have kids and never DJ again.
or something like that, or he's just like hanging it up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't think too much of it. I've gotten like DJ equipment off of people before, like secondhand, and they're normally pretty chill. You know, nothing really stood out to me.
I guess that's kind of true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone even the guy that I bought, it's funny because the guy that I bought the RX2 off of, he was selling them to upgrade to CDJs, so it's kind of like a funny full circle moment.
That's kind of how we have to do it, dude. Like, the CDJs and like the mixer is just so expensive. Like, you kind of have to get rid of what you're using at the moment if you're trying to like upgrade or get there, if you don't have that type of expense. But
I mean, the only thing I will say is nice about the controllers is just mobility.
Yeah, mobility.
Like, if you're playing those type of gigs all the time, especially that controller, I feel like it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because the XZ? The XZ is like too big in my opinion for
it being like a standalone portable.
Yeah,
it's just a little bit too big to carry around all the time. Like, at that point, you might as well go modular, like how the CDJs and like the A9 is and stuff like that. But then the trade-off is like one CDJ is the price of one controller.
Yeah, literally.
You know, so
not even.
It's more expensive than a controller. So
yeah.
And
even like the older, like the Nexus 2, like even those are still expensive.
Yeah, they're still well over the like 2,500
like
range.
That's why I ended up just getting the 3000s, because I'm like, why don't I just spend 1,000 more and get brand new ones?
Right.
You know, like they're still, I guess it's they might not be getting that amount because like they're not selling for that amount because they're still up there.
Right.
But yeah, they still hold their value.
Totally.
That's one thing about like even like the controllers, the RX2, the XZs, they're still going for like what people paid pretty close to.
Yeah, like the high, like teens,
For-
early twos.
Yeah,
like,
for being how many years old?
Mm-hmm.
And don't that
They like hold the test of time too. Like just the firmware on them, the interface. Like
yeah,
like,
that's
as long as-
another
yeah.
thing is the when you you can update the software and it doesn't like get outdated or like how Apple just you update your phone and you're
cooked. You need a new device.
you're done for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what we were talking about. So I just figured that Brando was just like some other stock standard like tech house DJ that was from because didn't you say you had DJ'd in like South Bay area?
Yeah, like I think when we had first initially started talking, I had told you I was spinning at like a place called Cervello's in Long Beach or Cervello's.
Oh, Cervello's,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
I used to go there. Like everyone in Long Beach, Lakewood, there was a what's it called? Little League baseball team. League.
It's just right across the street.
And
there, yeah.
all the baseball teams would go there after their games and stuff. And you can ask anyone in Lakewood, like that lives around Lakewood, like that's where people grew up.
Right.
There was I only went there once after they did the remodel because they were on Bar Rescue a couple times, I think.
They were.
It actually looked pretty sick in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just a weird cubby location right there.
Yeah, it's like
Like you would never know that it's there unless you lived in Lakewood.
No, for sure. And it's kind of off of like a main street too. So it's like easy to just like drive right by it and get onto the freeway and just miss it type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I used to spin over there with like a collective, like this was pre-pandemic, and it was mainly like like at the time like tech house and like trap and dubstep. Like
where I'm trying to think where on the inside of Cervello's you guys set up.
it was
So if you walk in the front door.
Yeah, right. So if you walk through the front door, they have like their normal main bar, right? And
like right at the end. Like
no, so we set up in the aging room, like in their back room, like
back right.
back.
Wasn't there a bar on one side? Then you walked through doors on each side, and then there was another bar in a back room.
It was another, that was it. It was like a back room, and it was weird. Like they had already like a stage set up, but I don't think it was supposed to be a stage. Like it looked like this was the area where they kept all of their like barrels of like beer or wine or something like that. But it was pretty big. Like I didn't know that this back room existed over there until like I started going over there and seeing where they held the parties at. And I was like, dude, this is like a perfect small little cubby hole spot to like have just normal parties. Like
yeah, I had no idea that they did that over there. I don't even think they're still open.
No, they closed down. Like shortly after like our like little tenor like ended there, they got ran down and just like I don't know what happened. Like they're just not a thing anymore.
Yeah, I think it was they tried to make it Lakewood's very small, like small town feeling.
Yeah.
And I think they tried to make it too much of a commercialized bar. I think that if they would have just kept it kind of divey, people would have kept going there.
It almost felt sports bar-y too.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's cool.
But yeah, I had no idea. You said this was 2018?
Yeah, 2018, like 2019. Yeah, right around there.
2018, 2019. I think I was gone from Long Beach at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But that's so crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
I grew up in that little area.
Yeah, it was like like we didn't really have crazy turnouts or anything. Like, like
Yeah, that's what I
when
was gonna say. Was there other patrons in there, or was it just?
it was mainly us, because we'd throw them like super late at night, like because I don't know what it was, but the owner or bartender of Cervelis at the time, they'd let us like be in there till like 3, 4 in the morning, like just
What?
partying it up, and we're like,
They
what the
would shut
heck?
the doors?
Yeah, like the doors would be shut, and they'd like have like the max capacity of whoever was in there already. Like,
And they were still selling alcohol?
no, they stopped at like
Oh, I was gonna say, no
2.
wonder they shut
Yeah,
down.
they definitely stopped at like 2, but I feel like it was like behavior like that is what got them like thrown out eventually
Yeah.
or something. But yeah, it was cool. It was a fun time. No drama or anything. I think it was just like maybe the establishment like overstepped like permits or something, and then
Yeah.
But-
And then the city comes after you.
yeah, something like that.
That's crazy. Yeah. If any of you guys know what Caravello's is, that's like an iconic spot
Yeah.
in the Long Beach, Lakewood area. But back to what I was saying, I just assumed, just because I've met like a lot of, not that I'm like trying to judge people just based off like, I just assumed because you like played in South Bay, like you played tech house and you played at like Sharky's, because there's like
yeah.
1,000 of those dudes.
Right.
But I had no idea, like none of us had any idea how good of a DJ you were. You just like, I love that you just started coming around, and then like 2 or 3 months later, like everyone knew who you were. Like it just makes me laugh.
It was cool, dude. I mean, like my last stint at like DJing like full on was probably around that time in like 2019, before the pandemic hit, right? Like I was DJing a lot, hanging around, and then once the pandemic hit, I feel like that's when I took like a super long hiatus. Like I didn't really know what was going to happen. Like I had lost my job that I was working, and I was like, okay, I got to put everything on hold and like figure out what I'm going to do. And then it wasn't until like the end of 2024, like the beginning of this year when we initially met, where I was like, I kind of felt motivated to like go out and like seek the certain music that I wanted to listen to, versus like when I was playing with the cats in 2018, like I was playing stuff I felt like I was forced to play, and it just didn't feel like authentic. And I was just like, okay, I need to just like take a break.
Yeah, take a reset.
Yeah, like, and just listen to the music that like excites me again.
Yeah.
And then that's how I found you guys, and I was like, oh shit, these guys got the beans, dude.
So do you still talk to any of the previous DJs, I guess, that you were like the collective that you were in?
Yeah, I talked to a couple of the artists still that, kind of, I guess, started their like career with them. Like like for most of us, that was like our first time like really playing anywhere, like on CDJs or anything like that. And most of the guys that I still talk to, they're like kind of trap like EDM producers, that have gotten like small slots at like Insomniac events, EDC and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not like we're like super close or anything. We kind of just like still see each other online, and it's just like, dude, I'm glad you're still doing this, because a lot of people will just like kind of give up on their music journey, and I don't know, that's just crazy how it goes.
Yeah, because he sent me this video last night. I don't remember what we were even talking about that brought it up. I think he just sent it out of the blue, but it was this old, what year was that?
That video was 2009.
Bro.
Yeah, 2009.
I'll have to like put this video in the description. It's like so nostalgic. No phones. There's a bunch of people with like candy, and like it looks like that old like Skrillex video when he's up on the stage, and he's mixing on whatever contraption that he has up there. It looks like that era.
That was a crazy era for sure, because like, yeah, like the late or late 2010s or whatever. Not late 2010s, the start of the 2010s.
Late 2010.
Sorry, but yeah, I feel like that was like kind of like when the push for like electronic music was going crazy, dude. Like EDM in that scene was going nuts. I mean, at least
Yeah, it
to
was EDM.
at least to like kids my age, like the 15 to like 20-year-olds. Like, yeah, that was like rave music was getting big. We were still kind of young. We didn't really know, like, understand it yet. But yeah, we kind of felt like something was brewing for sure. We're just like, whoa, this is nuts. But also, like, raving kind of had, like, I feel like it still does, but it had like a pretty bad like stigma back then. Like,
yeah, it for sure did.
it was just like, yeah, you felt some type of like rebelliousness to like going to raves.
Yeah,
Like
it was still it was still like very like not frowned upon, but like it reminded me of the 90s a little bit, where it was just like kind of taboo, like, oh, you listen to techno, like that's what everyone said.
Or like, you probably take drugs.
Bro, this one time, I'm not gonna say who it was. I was this guy actually, I wouldn't say like introduced me into EDM. I guess he kind of did, but I didn't really understand it at the time. I'm pretty sure went to like the first EDC that was at the Coliseum, and then we had like a very similar taste in music, because we played tennis together in high school.
Okay.
Tennis. His mom would pick us up, and she just had like I'm pretty sure it was her car. Yeah, it had to be her car. She just had like 212s, like big ass subs in her car, and we would just bump like the most insane, like we would bump Lil B with his mom in the car. It's loud as fuck, bro. But anyway, he came up to me at nutrition one time, and like he had given me his iPod to just like download all his music. So he had like Dead Mouse, all these iconic artists from that era. And he came up to me one time at nutrition, and this fool just had headphones on, just blasting. And he looks at me, he's like, "Hey, are my pupils big?" And this fucker was rolling at school.
Oh, wait.
At nutrition. And nutrition's at like 9 a.m., like 9:30 or 10 in the morning. I'm like, bro, you're tripping, bro.
What, high school?
Yeah, this is in high school.
Yeah, bro. That was a time.
Yeah. Like, if you ever listens to this episode, I gotta just send it to him. It was just like one of the most insane experiences of my high school career. I do, because I was just not. I didn't party. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke weed. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like, me neither. Like,
yeah, I was so terrified of doing anything bad. I was such a goody boy in high school, so this just blew my mind.
Yeah,
like, bro, there's no way.
That's how I felt going to like those warehouse events too, because I didn't know anything about rave culture, like, going into that. Like, I just thought it was cool, like techno, lights, and that's it.
Yeah,
but that was like baggy pants, like polos, whatever. That was the first time I've seen people like, like tweaking, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. In that video, you can tell these people are on drugs.
I was like, oh man. I was like, I guess this is what the older people do, but I'm cool.
Yeah. I feel like it's not really like that anymore.
No, like I feel like for like
maybe
in certain places, like,
yeah,
like overseas.
Yeah,
for sure.
But maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just because the parties we go to are a little bit older,
like more laid back, or like,
yeah. Maybe if you go to like EDC and like these big festivals, people are like very on drugs.
That's what I've been hearing. Like I had friends that recently went to Hard Summer, and like they're just like, dude, I don't know what it is about like these younger kids at the shows now, but it just feels like they're like they're just constantly on some shit, like, or just kind
Yeah.
of not really, like, I guess taking the right precautions before doing what they're doing, and they think they have it all figured out. But I don't know, it just like maybe it's just we're getting older too. Like I feel like when I go to events like that now, I'm just like I get like a weird like ick when I'm around people that are like
Yeah,
super
too
messed
fucked
up like that.
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
yeah, you know, because yeah, like it's all for me. It's all about the tunes, man. It's all about the music.
Yeah, and I feel like now, even like friends of ours, like they're not just like popping a fucking Tesla.
Nah.
Like they'll strategically do it and like do small amounts and make it like actually enjoyable. You're not just disassociated
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
can't even see.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
you're still like at least somewhat coherent. Like
Right.
I see some of these people, I'm like, damn, bro, like you better be careful because you don't know what's like. You don't know what can happen.
Yeah,
like you could
seriously.
easily just overdose,
I know, and like
which is scary.
I feel like some of the stuff that's like circulating now, like in the festivals, like the drugs or whatever, like I feel like it's just not like good stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some of the I feel like it's just not pure anymore. It's like a lot of it's just like laced with a lot of shit now.
Yeah.
You know, that's
and not to
kinda-
be like, I don't want to sit here and like promote drug use, but like if you're getting drugs and you're going to do them,
Right.
get them from like, I can't even like,
Amsterdam.
no, but like, don't get them from some sketchy dude that you have no clue who it is. Like, get it from somebody that you know that's gotten shit from this guy 1,000 times.
Right.
And like uses test kits on all their
yeah.
stuff.
Test kits, brother.
Like, at the very least, it'll give you some peace of mind. But like, you gotta be fucking careful with this shit now.
100%.
Because it's not like these overdoses don't happen very often. This shit happens all the time
Mhm.
at every festival.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they used to just hide all these overdoses or is it just wasn't as common. But it just seems like fucking every festival, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like that just comes with like young and inexperienced. Like,
But
you're
are they
also,
being inexperienced, or is the like are all these drugs that people are taking
That's also
like,
that's why I feel like
tainted?
that's why I think it's like tainted. Like I feel like it's just not it. Like I mean, I don't condone it, but I haven't done any of that in so long, mainly
Yeah.
for that reason. Like I
Yeah.
just don't feel like it's the way they're marketed anymore. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you really don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like-
It's fucking sketchy.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess people are like, a lot of these drugs, most people are just doing them recreationally. Like,
That's the crazy part to me.
there's not
Yeah.
like I guess cocaine just fucking ruins it for everybody. You got full blown like $1 billion industry surrounding like cocaine, and like obviously there's other drugs. I didn't mean to like turn this into like a drug podcast, but
No, you're chilling, man.
Um,
It's like
what was I about to say? Like all these drugs, people typically like Molly and like they're like party drugs, right?
right.
Like them being illegal, these festivals can't like
They
you don't
won't
know what you're
thrive.
getting, first of all.
Yeah.
And then like it's so stigmatized, like you can't just like test your shit. Like a lot of these European festivals, they have like tents where you could go in and they give you a test kit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do it, like that's the right way to do it.
100%. It's wild, bro.
But yeah, that's neither here nor there. We'll move on to something else.
True.
No, but let me I forget where. Oh. You started hanging out with just like going to events and meeting people. You had all the cameras. That's kind of how like we had started our friendship, but he started to help me with town hall with the camera thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you have these cameras?
So like prior to like I guess the DJing thing, I was super into like home video stuff. Like we come from the time where like having like the video camcorder while you were like skateboarding was like the shit. And like I used to just film a whole lot of stuff, and like
Yeah.
whether it was skateboarding or like just life in general, like I just liked recording things.
Mm-hmm.
And back then I had a group of friends that was super into like video editing, videography and stuff like that, so they kind of like inspired me to like try stuff like that. I used to make a lot of like random GoPro like Instagram videos. Like when I used to skate a lot, I used to like do skateboarding filming content for people. And then yeah, you kind of just hold on to the GoPros no matter like what hobby changes with them. And when I came across like the tempo parties and the town hall parties, I was like, dude, it would be sick if like these were recorded. And I don't know, that's where I was just like, let me offer it up to you guys and see if that's something that you'd want to do.
Yeah. So you just kind of had them like just laying around. I guess I have a bunch of shit laying around. That's kind of why this thing is a thing now.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you kind of just accumulate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be a fucking vlogger. I don't remember what year this was.
I think we all did. I definitely was guilty of that too. Like,
well, not even, I wasn't going to be like that guy. But at the time, fitness content was like really popping.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, that was all that I did in a previous life. Some people may not know. I used to be the big fitness guy.
Sick.
Which I've kind of like started getting back into just because I need something away from all these things that I do.
Right.
No, but I ended up buying a camera on Amazon, like all this other shit. That's why I have this little, I don't even know what you call this thing. What are those things called?
Generator? Like little power?
No, the tripod that has the little balls on it.
Oh,
like every vlogger had this tripod.
Right, pretty much.
You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Had the DSLR on whatever tripod this is called. I can't remember the name. But yeah, that's why I had the cameras. And then, dude, my brain is just, I don't know why I'm not like locked in today.
It's hot today, bro.
Yeah, I think it's the heat, and
the heat.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna bring up. In the beginning, he kind of, I haven't really been doing this for that long. Honestly, you've been in, I guess, the scene for longer than I have. But
what scene? Like
just the music scene and like DJing. I didn't realize you were spinning vinyl since you were 10. You're like asking me for advice. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Dude, no matter how long like you've, I guess, DJ for, like no matter what medium you use, like you're always gonna learn something new. Like,
yeah, true.
Like, yeah, like for example, like I grew up like learning how to play vinyl, but then there was also that long period of time where like I just didn't know like what new tech was coming along in the DJ world.
Yeah.
Up until like the 2000s. Like that's when I was like, oh, this is what people are playing on
because
now.
you didn't have like that was like barely like dial-up internet.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
You're not up to date with all the latest tech, especially when you're a little kid.
Totally. And like that's what makes it so trippy to me. It's like when I came to your guys' events and like I'm hearing these dudes like just rip it on 3000s, I'm like, dude, these guys have probably been spinning forever. And then I asked like Colin and Ian, I'm like, yo, how long have you guys been spinning for? And they're like, oh, like 2020. And I said,
Bro,
what?
I
Like,
said the same thing.
since 2020? Like,
Colin too?
Colin too.
What?
Yeah, Colin's only been spinning since
Bro,
2020.
it's
And
making
I
me
was
look
like, really?
shit.
I was like, dude, you guys are freaking awesome, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, the experience doesn't really mean much, but like these guys are ripping it. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, some people are just better at, I guess, picking things up.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, also, like, I think just the new tech in general, like, it makes DJing a lot more, like, accessible.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
also true.
easier for people to be, like, creative. And it's easier to, like, pick up the hobby of DJing with this tech now versus, like, if you just gave someone a stack of records in 1200s, they'd probably get over it pretty quick.
Well,
Like,
the thing with Ian is, like, he hasn't been spinning vinyl for that long.
that's what trips me out.
I'm like, bro, I thought you had been spinning vinyl for like 10 years.
Yeah, he's got like a touch, like he's been playing on it for so long. And then in his podcast, I was like, wait, you haven't been playing vinyl that long? Same thing with like some of the other footwear guys, like Eder too. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You guys just started. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
you just get like obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it happened to me. I don't think I'm that good of a DJ. I'm going to be completely honest.
I think you are.
I'm
bro.
okay. I can hold my own, but I know a lot better DJs than me. But it's also, I just think it's because I'm trying to do too many things at one time.
Mm.
So I just don't get as much practice as I used to. Like, I used to be when I was playing every weekend. I was literally like obsessed with DJing.
Yeah.
Like, I was downloading so much music. Like, every week I would have like 50 to 100 tracks, like new sick tracks that I would find. I would just go through them, download them, and then I would just fuck around on my decks like every night.
Hell yeah.
And that's like what got me good enough to like play out as
Right.
I began my journey. But you really have to like, it's like, it is like riding a bike, but you really have to keep up with your library. And I think the organization of your tracks
That's a
and
big thing, yeah.
knowing your music is more important than just spinning,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I agree.
Because you're kind of doing the same shit every time.
Mm-hmm. You're
You're doing similar transitions. But if you just have like a playlist, this is where my issues come from. Is my organization is just horrible. So it's just like everywhere. All the songs are just in this huge playlist.
Okay. Like just one massive master playlist or something?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dang.
So I don't really have like any sort of organization.
I don't
But
think I do either.
I just don't
Do you?
play out enough. I think that's why Ian got really good and Colin started getting really good, because they're playing out a lot and they kind of set up their playlists in their record box based on certain gigs.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
So you're kind of like playlisting these songs, and then you're like, oh, that kind of worked well with that. And then you
Mhm.
can kind of take that to another gig and kind of playlist those songs together and use whatever you had from those previous playlists of what worked out well and what didn't work.
Mm-hmm. And it's like they're hearing it live on these bigger systems too, like
Yeah.
to where they can really feel if something's working or not and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, so that's a really big thing too.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah. Because like I feel like you don't have your subs hooked up here, right? Like, do you? Like,
No, when you hear stuff in your car,
mm-hmm.
it doesn't always translate when you play it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're like, oh, this shit's sick. But
Mhm.
one, it also depends where you play it.
Mm-hmm.
Because house, it has like a lot of context involved. Because like you could play like more slower deep house stuff. And then what's that one song by Jansons, I think it is? Has that blue album cover?
Oh,
That's that like kind of techie one. It's like bam.
It's escaping me, but I know exactly which song you're talking about. Yeah.
Like I've heard people play that before. But I heard Atish play it at Subtract. And that was like one of his last tracks that he played.
Okay.
And I mean, keep in mind he's been playing for 3 hours. Like deep house, like kind of I mean, you know Atish, the stuff he plays, it's kind of like more kind of like tribally experimental stuff.
Yeah.
But he played that shit at the end, and oh my God. I was like, bro, there's no way he just whipped this out.
He's feeling some type of way, dude.
That shit was so sick.
Hell yeah.
But I've heard it played like in like a warm-up set somewhere, like early in the night. I was like, dude, this shit's whack.
And then when when he played it at the end of his set, after maybe like, because you said he was playing like tribally stuff, right? Like prior to that, like
not like tribally, but it's like experimentally like deep stuff.
Yeah, I probably like that Jensen track probably just offsetted everything.
Yeah, it's like more techie.
Yeah,
at the end,
probably felt louder too.
Yeah,
like
it's like. I mean, the fucking cliche. I took them on a journey, but it really is like...
It really is journey.
The timing of where you place these tracks really makes a difference if you're doing that.
100%. Yeah.
Like,
that's cool that you, like, kind of think that way, too, about people's sets, because, like, when I was growing up, like, my dad used to, like, stress it to me a lot. Like, this is back when we listened to, like, the 2-hour, 3-hour DJ sets. He's like, a DJ set to me should have like a beginning, a middle, and an end, like coming in for the landing towards the end, you know, peaking at like, you know, peak time, whatever. And it's like, you can't just be playing song after song with like no intention, I guess. Like it's really cool to like when you can feel like the DJ really giving you a story or giving you a ride.
Yeah.
And, like, knowing,
it's like...
Yeah, like
it really
it's a roller coaster, man.
It really
it's like,
feels like Atish is sick.
Yeah, like it's house, man. Got to go upstairs, go downstairs.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I love the clubby like shit that I like.
Same. Hell yeah.
I will always love that club music. But the kind of more experimental, like deep house stuff, vibey stuff, like we're on the end of the Long Beach Pier, and this is on Anton's Subtract system, and that shit fucking bumps. Like, booming. It's so, like, you can stand literally a foot away from the speakers, and you can still have a conversation.
Nice.
And it's like, the bass is just so crisp and clear, it's insane.
That's nice.
When you're in that environment, on the end of a pier, it's like foggy, and I think I can't remember if it was Atish. I think I saw him say something. I'm pretty sure he was talking about this. He had like a plan to play something else, but it was like more overcast, like not as bright outside. So he went like a little deeper, darker, kind of got weirder. And then it started raining for a little bit.
Okay.
So he's like playing to the environment.
Nice.
Which I thought was like pretty sick.
Yeah, he's,
you know,
really just going off of his senses.
Yeah, and it's like when you're in a crowd, like in that environment, like you can really get the whole picture of the experience.
100%. Yeah, I bet, and like the crowd is probably feeling it too. They're probably like, "Yo, just playing this stuff in the rain, dude."
Yeah, yeah, and that was the first time I've ever seen Atish, like live. I didn't even know. I went with Kellen. He was like, "Yeah, Atish is sick. Like, we should go."
Okay.
I'm like, "Damn, you were right."
Thank you for awakening me.
No, yeah, it was really sick. But yeah, like I said, there's just a lot of context involved when you play certain tracks. You can't just be playing bangers for 3 hours.
Right. 100%. You gotta let the music breathe a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Let people know you can get louder, or like something like that.
And it's just not. You can't keep the same crowd for 3 hours if you're playing bangers the whole night.
Yeah.
Because people are gonna get like fatigued.
Yeah. 100%.
Like we're gonna be like, all right, let's go to the fucking bar. Like I need to get like a drink and take a little bit of a break, and then we'll hop back in.
Right. I feel like as a DJ, you can feel it too. Like you can feel when your kick drums have been like going for like a while, and you're like, let's tone it down a little.
Yeah, bring it back.
Let's take the lows out a little bit.
Let's do a nice long breakdown.
Right. With some reverb and echo, dude.
Yeah,
and we're good.
But yeah, I do like also I guess they're still kind of just playing bangers the whole
Honestly,
time.
bro, like yeah,
the 2 hour mark is cool. Like I'm down with bangers for 2 hours.
100%. Nothing wrong with that.
If it goes any longer than that, like I just need a break.
Yeah.
But like at the bigger nightclubs, when there's just like, I forget who it was. I've seen multiple DJs like Clooney, like some of these bigger, more commercial house guys.
Mm-hmm.
But they play like these longer sets. I saw Clooney at the Academy. That shit was sick.
That's sick,
for like
bro.
2 hours. That was like right when they changed the law so they could go later. So they had like longer set times.
That's sick.
Yeah, because like I feel like if you pay also, if like I'm paying money to go see a DJ, like an hour is not enough.
It's really not.
For a specific DJ that I want to see. Like 2 hours is cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool with 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. 2 hours is like prime. Especially like, dude, house music, 1 hour sets, I feel like that's not enough time to be like, creative. I feel like I'm kind of blowing through tracks.
Yeah, you are. You're
with an hour.
Yeah.
Or like I'm only playing 10 tracks in that hour, like type thing.
But at the same time, I don't think most DJs can handle more than an hour.
Right.
Especially like playing in between two different people. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure they could play like an hour, 2 hours if it's just them. But if you have to kind of like mix out of what was just playing and kind of like navigate out of that and then play what you're going to play and then navigate into whatever else is playing, I think it throws people off.
Definitely. Yeah, it's not a thing that a lot of people can pull off like seamlessly. Like,
yeah, and I feel like people just get bored.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like it sounds almost cliche, but yeah, like if you're at an event like an afters and you're listening to house for almost 8 hours straight, it can definitely get a little like fatiguey or just like
and
bored.
I think the switching of the DJs keeps the crowd entertained.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it signals like a change in energy, a change in mood, vibes. Like it's pretty insane.
Yeah, because you can feel it.
You really can. Yeah.
Like whenever you see like Colin hop on, like the crowd just like gravitates to the stage every time.
Yeah. It's impressive, dude. I love the way that dude spins. Like, yeah, it's impressive. Like,
yeah, Colin is a
you gotta get him on here, bro.
I know. I want to get Colin on here, but I just don't know how. Like, I've had like long conversations with Colin, but I just don't know how open he is to being recorded on a microphone.
Hey, everyone's different, I guess, but he just seems like such an interesting character, dude. Like, just
well, that's
musically.
another reason why I wanted to not just like have this podcast, but we don't ever really get to sit down. Like, I'm sure we talk about stuff like when we're out at events and stuff, but you don't really get to like sit down and get into the
nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is one of the first times I've hung out with you with lights on.
Yeah, that does not sound good.
Pause. Without music and lights playing or going off. Pause.
With the lights on. We can do with the lights on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
No, yeah, I do. I kind of want to. at some point, like, have multiple guests on at once, because I feel that just the stuff we're talking about, it's easy. It would be easy for people to kind of just like chime in and like say their piece about, like, I feel like we're getting deeper into the like nuanced stuff of like, no one's really saying no one really like talks about like what we just talked about.
No, not really.
You know,
you get like a general idea of like just, oh, music industry this, music
yeah,
industry that.
that's what I didn't want this to be, because everyone's like, they have these podcasts and it's every fucking time, bro. This is the fucking formula that they use. When did you start DJing? Oh, like when, like it's like this timeline of events.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, bro, we've heard this 1,000 times. Like,
yeah.
there's a bunch of other podcasts that do this.
Right. Like segue this question.
Yeah.
Maybe halfway down the episode.
Yeah.
Thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, who am I to say? I don't know shit about podcasts. I just
Yeah,
listen
I mean,
to them.
I will ask that just because I'm genuinely curious, because I don't like, we don't know each other that well in that aspect.
Right. Like outside of music and DJing and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, honestly.
I know. It's insane. Like
we just have these whole separate lives
that's
that no one knows about.
Right.
We're living like a dual existence.
I know. It's insane. Like I don't even know what else you do aside from gym. Like what else you do, bro? Aside from podcasts, music production, DJing, videos.
Yeah.
Photos.
I kind of had this realization. I was talking to my brother about this yesterday. And just to preface this, my brother is a licensed psychologist. So.
Oh, no fucking way.
Yeah. He knows.
I need help.
Yeah. He helps people. But me, as his brother, I've never gone to therapy. And I really should. I do recommend it to people. But you don't have to go. Like, I think my thing was, and I feel like this is a lot of people's mindset about going and talking to somebody. Like, you don't have to have this, like, horrible childhood trauma to go to therapy.
No.
A lot of my issues come from, like, I had a decent childhood. Like, my parents are sick.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I didn't have that much trauma. But I don't know. I don't know, like, right now, I think my issue is I just don't know how to say no to things.
Like, what do you mean? Like, when people ask you for things?
Well,
like favors or something?
Yeah, well, that, and, like, I'll have friends that will ask me to go, like, hey, look, we're going here with blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I feel bad saying no. Like, if I need to just, like, stay home and get shit done, I'll just be like, I'll just do it later. I'm down. And then I'll just go. And then I'll get home, and I'm like, fuck, I should have just stayed home and finished whatever I had to do.
Right.
I feel like I have issues with that, but my whole point was, like, you don't have to have a bunch of trauma. It could just be stuff like your time management, which is something that's, like, I'm really kind of been struggling with, and I kind of had a breakthrough yesterday. It got bad. Like, it's gotten bad.
Oh, like a breakthrough, like it got bad yesterday, or a breakthrough like you figured something out?
No, like yesterday I kind of figured something out.
Oh,
but
okay.
it did. I was like a few days ago, I was having trouble. I was having like a fucking mental breakdown.
Bro, don't say that, bro.
But not like that serious.
Oh, there.
It's not like, no, it's not that serious.
It's like I'm crashing out right now,
dude. I felt like I was, because
damn.
And then I was talking to my brother about this, and he's like, bro, like, you're stressed out because you think you don't have enough time. But, like, you don't have enough time. Like, you have to like get rid of something. You
Right.
can't. There's not enough hours. Like, he's like, if you wrote, he was like, if you wrote all this down, like, that's why. He said that's why you're avoiding writing all this down, because you couldn't like do all of the things that you wrote down. Like, it's physically impossible. There's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
And I just had this realization. I'm like, bro,
What do you think that comes from? Are you just like,
am I just like running?
Are you running away from something, or are you like are you? I don't know.
I think one, I guess I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do with my life, and I think that's like one of the main things that's stressing me out.
Yeah.
I do want to do something in music, obviously, because it takes up 150% of my time. Like, unhealthily takes up way too much of my time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just need to cut back things, because I also started reading this book. I don't know how much you read. I have a bunch of actually good books that I've been reading lately.
Okay.
There's this one called 4,000 Hours, and it's basically like a time management book. But one of the chapters in the book, he talks about you will always, like, your mindset can't be, I need to make this more efficient. Like, because the more efficient you are, the more time you have to fill it with shit. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's actually a really good point.
Like, if you have, say you need to like do laundry, do all this stuff, as soon as you finish all those tasks, you're just going to make all that extra time that you have, you're just going to fill it with other shit that you need to do. So it's just like an endless time loop of you thinking that you need to like finish all of these tasks.
Right.
And you only have a certain amount of time in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if certain tasks don't get done, like, you got to just do them tomorrow. And
right.
Like, I feel like a lot of my anxiety is just around, I just feel like I have so much shit to do, because I do like, let me lay this shit out for
I was about to say, I was like, is it just some stuff that you need, like, you need to do, or is it stuff that you feel like you need to do?
Well, it's stuff it's this chaos that I've created in my life. So one, producing, like spending enough time producing.
Yeah.
Like my artist project, posting, like getting gigs for that, practicing DJing, digging for music. That's all like kind of one thing. And then I do the events, booking DJs, planning all of these events, just actually physically doing the events, and then getting all the content for the events, posting all of the content. Same with my artist project, posting all of the content for that. And then I've added this. I added the podcast. Gonna say, yep. I added this thing in. And then just eating. Like, you have to have time to eat.
That's so important.
You literally have to have time to eat. You have to sleep at some point. Like, you can't like run off of 6 hours of sleep for very long, or at least I can't.
Totally.
So you have to eat, you have to sleep, and then you have to just do your everyday tasks, right? You still have all that. And then I guess eating healthier I feel like it takes up a little bit more time. Like, you could just go to fucking Taco Bell, but you're going to feel like shit.
Yep.
And then exercising, and then having a social life, and also going out to these events, because we are in the music world. So we have to go support our friends, go to these events, go show face, network, do all that. And then, yeah,
It's
I feel like
wild.
there's just not enough hours in the day.
There really isn't. Like, ideally, you need a 2-day. You need 48 hours to do a lot of the stuff that you're doing. Like
do
comfortably.
I either have to delegate some of this work or I have to just cut back on my chaotic existence, I guess you could call it.
I mean, I think maybe the easiest thing to do would be obviously to cut back, like, and think about like what would help prepare or propel you as your own brand forward. Like, it's cool, it's great that like yeah, throwing parties and you're into music production and all that stuff, but then once it starts to compromise like your well-being and stuff like that, then that's when I feel like you could, and not being selfish at all or anything, like you can take a step back, dude. Like, for
Yeah,
sure.
and I think that's what I've kind of started to realize. That's why this whole month I've just been these episodes are going to go out like probably like a month from now. So but that's why some of you guys haven't seen me. I've just been saying no to everything. I just kind of needed just a break from everything.
Right.
To just kind of reevaluate what is kind of like the most important and just getting into a routine, because I feel like when you're just like running around with your head cut off to the next task.
Yeah,
like,
essentially. And like some people do that, and like I'm not saying you do this, but like some people like will just fill their days up with tasks to like avoid other important things, you know what I mean, or something like that. Like I'm guilty of that. Like I'm very guilty of like I have certain things that have a deadline, but then I'll like subconsciously like put other things in the way, like to like procrastinate. And it's just like, I mean, I don't mean to do that, but like sometimes, I don't know, it's just like a weird mental thing. Like, I don't know, you it's almost like you feel like you have to do more to like feel validated.
Yeah,
I guess.
and I feel like I struggle with that a lot, because I feel like if I'm not being productive or I don't fill my time with something, that I'm like somehow being like lazy. But I know this is just my anxiety. This is like a therapy session, but I know it's my like anxiety, because that's another reason why I had to just like this whole month I've just kind of said no to everything.
Right.
Because it got so bad. I would go places, bro, and like I'm just not present. Like I can't just sit there.
Can't really enjoy it.
I cannot enjoy it, bro. Like my mind is just constantly going. Yeah. I'm like, fuck. Like, I just wasted X amount of hours. Like I could have been working on my production. I could have had these clips edited and done. I could have done this. I could have done that. I could have it's literally, that's my fucking brain every day. And there's no, I have to escape, and it feels like I was kind of like on a hamster wheel, and I couldn't slow the hamster wheel down. That's why I had to I haven't, drinking
it'll ruin you.
Makes it so much worse.
It'll make it worse if you're already feeling that way.
When I'm already feeling this way, and you're laying in bed hungover, and you just wasted you just slept all through the day, and then Monday's coming, and you're like, fuck, I didn't do anything that I was supposed to do over the weekend because I was out just being an idiot.
No, I've had those realizations too, bro. I'm like, shit.
And it's not even I guess when you're doing music shit, we try to tell ourselves we're going out doing something productive. Yeah, we're in the music industry and we're going out partying, meeting all these people. But it's bro, you're getting fucked up. Let's be honest.
I mean,
you have to do that, but I feel like you have to pick and choose if you're really gonna like go out and be productive. You can't like you're lying to yourself if you think you're like not just partying.
Yeah, 100%.
After a certain point.
Yeah, after like 10 p.m., dude, 10, 11 p.m., it's like all your talk of I'm going to network has gone out the window.
Yeah, and
like,
another thing is like I almost feel like guilty not being out, because then like that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going for. Like not posting on social media, my like twisted mind, if I don't post for like 2 weeks, I'm just like, fuck, all these people just forgot about me.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like I'm just irrelevant at this point. And I know people don't think that because everyone has their own lives and like things that they're doing.
100%.
Like I just have a weird perception of what you think people are paying attention to.
Yeah, you have like this weird like you said, like it's a weird perception of like you think people have this certain image of you that you have to upkeep, and it's like, no, not really. I kind of just generated that myself, and now like I have this weird placebo feeling that people think I'm a certain individual, but it's like, nah, like that's just a lot of it is I feel like I'm consuming a lot of media that like shows me certain people that are, you know, this type of DJ and they're doing this in their daily life, and I feel like I have to be doing like something of that nature too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, not really, man. Like a lot of the bigger DJs that like are like my favorite DJs that I know of,
these fuckers aren't posting.
They're not posting. Like they're all like like that last
That's
time
what I've started to realize.
Yeah, like dude, a lot of the DJs that I like, they're like in their 40s, 50s. They don't use social media like we do. Like,
and even the bigger DJs, like they're not posting that often.
No.
Like I did this earlier. I went on because I don't think I was having like an anxiety thing. I was just curious. I went on Dom Dalla's Instagram. I'm like, I guess this fucker's not posting his own Instagram stuff. Like he pays someone to do that.
Yeah, it seems like he has a HR, like some agent posting for him or something. Like,
but they don't post as often as you think they do.
Nah. Like they'll post on their stories a lot. Like, you know,
that's
I feel
true.
like that's where a lot of like the content consumption is coming from now. Is on the stories, because like people will share posts to stories, and it's like, that's how I discover people's posts now versus like scrolling on the feed and like whatever. Like I feel like that's the
story has gotten more and more. But yeah, that's another thing I noticed. Not noticed, but it's kind of obvious. Like, I guess when you're a smaller DJ, you kind of have to.
You kind of feel obligated to, right?
But these big DJs, they're not posting some fucking dumb reel.
Yeah, right? Or just some like I don't know, like low IQ style video, you know what I mean? Making them look all dumb and cringe. Like,
yeah, but I guess it just depends on their brand. Also,
you know who does it well right now is your boy Tyler.
I guess you listened to the other episode where we talked.
You guys talked about Tyler in the other episode? Oh yeah, you guys did. That's right.
What episode was that? Was that the first one?
Yeah, with Amir.
Oh yeah, that was with Amir.
Yeah. I was like, dude, he's got that weird like.
I think
like derp, like personality now.
Yeah. Tyler's like. I love Tyler. He's fucking hilarious.
He's dope.
But I think you just have to do it based on your personality, I think, is the key.
Yeah, 100%. Like it.
Because the way I've kind of done it, especially with Town Hall, I've kind of been like way more careful with like posting for Town Hall because like my self-image, I could give two fucks about. But when I'm like promoting other DJs and it's like its own thing, I feel like I'm just more protective of it, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Nothing wrong about that.
Yeah, Town Hall is my baby. But I just don't like over posting. So like when I would have a show coming up, I would post I think every Tuesday was when I would post, and then like the week of the show I would post a little bit more like on the story, and like post maybe, or no, I would post Tuesday, Thursday would be like my normal kind of posting schedule, which I think less is more, I feel, nowadays.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people are starting to pull back on the, you need to post every day. Like, I think people are just overstimulated.
It's definitely, I feel like, overstimulating, and the fact that algorithms on social media now are just like all out of whack. Like, I can't recall the last time I've like seen a post from like just like our DJ friends, like just at the top of my feed, like, you know, without having to search for it. Like,
yeah,
it's weird. Like,
you have to like, I don't like everything that I scroll past,
right?
but you have to like physically like stuff a bunch and to get pushed into your algorithm.
That's true. I feel like I don't do that enough.
Yeah, if you like the posts, it usually will get pushed a little bit more.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I really, the content talk for me, I love talking about just like posting content.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's like a game you have to play that you will never figure out, because these fuckers at Instagram will never tell you how the algorithm works.
No, there was also a point where like the algorithm, like, you probably remember this, like there was a point like in like 2016, 2017 when Instagram like completely changed. Like when the timeline wasn't chronological anymore.
Yeah.
They started throwing in, like, that's when the reels started coming in, and like it was just,
and they were just revving it up for just ads.
Yeah, like ad revenue, like linking to Facebook. Like, prior to all that, like, that was like a golden age to me of like social media, like Instagram wise. Like it wasn't as like influencery at the time.
I know what you mean. It was a little more artsy feeling.
Definitely artsy feeling.
More just like raw, like not raw, but just like genuine, like genuine, not so like forced.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like I can, like, now this is even happening to like my normal friends.
You know why?
What?
It's because, when did TikTok come out?
TikTok probably like 2019. Yeah, 1920 maybe.
This was before Reels.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Because Reels is what the algorithm is, just everything is a reel now.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you can't even.
And that was before TikTok. So that was before you could make money on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't like overly saturated.
It was insane. And now you can't post a video without it becoming a reel.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Well, you can.
Oh, we have to do multiples, right? Like
you, if you do a carousel, it doesn't turn into a reel.
Yeah, it's like a post, like a normal post of stuff.
Yeah, because like
slide through.
The video that I posted for this like announcement thing, it didn't turn it into a reel, which I purposely did.
Right. So that it,
because I feel like people get so caught up in like pleasing the algorithm.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I see someone's page and it's just fucking 100 reels.
Yeah.
I'm not going to follow you, bro.
100%. Like, I don't know. I need to see like some real life aspect to you.
Yeah. Like some,
like,
it just doesn't feel as, what's the word?
Like not authentic, but like personal, or like,
yeah, it just feels,
synthetic.
Yeah, synthetic. Yeah, like they're trying to do something.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's not as it just doesn't feel as like artsy to me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm walking.
It just feels like you're trying to be famous.
Yes, I agree. Like, this isn't you.
Like, you're not just posting it to post it. But I feel that if you eventually, the reels will get you like a big following at some point. Like, it gets you good engagement.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about this all the time. Just because you get engagement doesn't mean you're converting these people to be fans of you. You're
Yeah.
you're getting this engagement from these fucking Gen Z TikTok brain motherfuckers that the next video that hits their fucking peanut brain, they're just gonna follow that person.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, you're getting fans that are just looking for the next, like, thing that's popping, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I would
Mhm.
rather have 10 people follow me that are like, oh, this guy is fucking sick. I like the way he, like, films his videos like this, blah, 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 than 10,000 people that are just, like, content fiends.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just fucking the old man yelling about walking in the snow upstairs backwards.
Dude, no, I feel you. I think part of it is because I feel like I get that way too. Like,
Are we just getting old, or is this, like, valid?
no, I think it's like a little bit of both. Like, it's valid, but we're also getting old as hell too, bro. Like, I mean, I know some people that are like mid-30s and they're like full-on influencers, bro. But I knew them since like high school. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Like, I didn't think you'd ever turn into this type of person. You know what I mean?
Like, it's...
This is interesting. But I mean, I'm not hating on it. It's just, it's crazy to think that this is where we're at now.
Yeah.
Like, but then it's like, I try to think of it like it's just the next layer of like entertainment television, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it is, for sure.
That's
But
kind of
at the
what it
same
is.
time, when they're zigging, I'm zagging. I'm going the other way, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I, like, enjoy about it, because, like, the more shit goes the opposite way, I'm like, I'm on the other side over here, brother.
100%, yeah.
That's why we've talked about this. I've talked about this with Ian. Everything is getting played so fast right now.
So freaking fast, bro.
Like, 130, cool. Like, it's quick. Sounds like... But I'm going to be over here on the other side playing, like, 124,
Yeah.
125.
100%, bro.
Because if you try and follow these trends, like, for example, Chris Stussy and Josh Baker and all these guys, that genre in my division of genres is like deep minimal tech,
Right.
like deep tech.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think of when someone says deep tech, is that genre.
Right.
And there's 1,000 kids from the UK just making the exact same records as Chris Stussy and Josh Baker,
Yeah.
which is fine. Like, he has syntho. Like, I've learned a lot from watching those videos. But it's like, you're just one of 10,000 other people that sound exactly the same.
Right.
Like, and I think people just get caught up in that if they don't play this certain style, they're not going to get booked to open for these big DJs. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately,
Like,
that's how it goes, man.
Like, you can't make your own lane nowadays, it feels like.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. And it kind of goes, like that also goes hand in hand with like how promoters are booking set artists or like throwing events for certain artists, right?
And even
Like,
labels.
Even labels, yeah. Like, they want a certain sound. They want it to, they want it to sound like a certain somebody, like, or a certain time in the music industry.
Bro.
You know, it's just like, what the fuck? Like,
And, like, the labels, it's just such a, like, chicken or the egg. Like,
Right.
it's so ass backwards. Like, they want a certain sound because they've pigeonholed themselves as a label into a certain sound, right?
exactly, yeah.
And then you send these labels this record, and it sounds like everything else that gets sent to them. And then they're like, "Oh,
They're like, no."
like, not for me. Like, we're gonna pass."
Right.
But everything they fucking release on this label sounds exactly like what I just sent you.
Yeah.
And then you send them something else that sounds different, and they're like, oh, it doesn't match the sound of our label. Yeah. So it's like,
it's like
pick one or the other. Like, what do you, like, how are we supposed to, one, separate ourselves as artists, which is why I wanted to start my own record label, because of exactly that.
Yeah.
You're sending these tracks to these labels that want the same shit.
Right.
Like, what are we supposed to do?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense, bro. And then these labels get so big. I'm not going to fucking blow anybody out, but these labels get so big that they are protecting their pocketbooks, which I would do if I was in their position. But it doesn't, that's not sustainable.
Yeah, it's not.
Labels were never meant to make money like the way some of these big labels are making money.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're not going to risk putting out some song that's like off the wall weird that might hit, or they could just sign this other fucking tech house track
that is on brand.
That's
right.
on brand.
Yeah.
Some 2000s vocal remix
right.
that they know is going to hit. That's why Fisher and all these fucking artists. Sorry.
No,
I'm getting fired up.
You're chilling, bro. Keep freaking send it. Rant it up.
I like edits and all that has been a part of the music industry forever, and electronic music and rap music. But it's like, the part that pisses me off is they're just fucking taking these songs. It's the same thing they're doing in the movie industry. They're just remaking nostalgic movies that they know people are going to watch. They're doing the same thing with all these remixes.
It's insane.
Like those big Fisher remixes, the Tame Impala remix that came out with Mal P, and it's like, come on, guys. What are we doing here?
I know. It's weird how it all cycles back like that. Like, we always end up, like, the most popular, most banging crowd songs are like bootlegs.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love, like, if I'm in the crowd at a Fisher set, I'm going crazy.
I'm going off, yeah.
But I'm just, I don't know, it just feels so sterile and unoriginal lately.
I feel
like everything is just the same.
Because there's so much, I mean, it's more disappointing because there's so much potential. Like, we could break past this whole thing, like, or as like the scene as a whole can do that. Like, yeah,
it's just kind of in like a weird, like, everything has to be cohesive to a certain point. So it's like you can't go too far out of the box, because if you go too far out, it's not gonna like be cohesive. But it's hard to like separate yourself. But there's like a good example. Brunello. He has like a very I guess like unique style. Like the way he's branded himself is cool. Like the whole clown thing is dope. And his style is kind of like that dark and twisted.
Dark and twisted.
Yeah, he has like a kind of darker, I don't even know. It's like it's very fitting with like the circus thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you heard like Brunello's tracks?
I haven't heard too many of them, but I'm familiar with Brunello's style.
Like you've heard Clown's Corridor?
Yes. Yeah. Clown's Corridor.
Shit is
it's a freaky like track. I'm like, what the?
The first time I heard that track was when Brooke played it at that end of the year town hall at Que Sera, bro. Insane. Like, that's probably one of my favorite tracks.
Nice.
But it's just his style, the way he promotes himself is very unique. And it is possible.
No, 100%, bro.
You don't have to be the same fucking regurgitated thing and that everyone thinks they need to be.
It's crazy because, like, the people, like, with such dope images like that, like artists you were just mentioning, like, they're not really in the limelight like all these mainstream artists are too. Like, I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand. Like a lot of the underground artists, their music stays underground, just like a lot of the mainstream artists. Like they're just gonna like mainstream. Yeah, they'll stay in their own spotlight.
Yeah.
Versus like like
it also is their when you get to that level of success, like you have to like just ride the waves of what is popping.
It's actually crazy that you just sparked another memory in my head. Like you know who Cascade is, right? Like Cascade, like he was one of the first artists I listened to when I first got into house, but he wasn't the Cascade that he is now. Like he was like
same with Tiesto,
pretty much. And I was just like
like Tiesto sets are like lit when you go see him at like these Insomniac festivals.
100%.
But it's like what Tiesto was playing 20 years ago was way different. But you can't also like you can't just play the same thing for 20 years. Like you got to evolve somehow.
Yeah, definitely. So, there are some artists though that have like stuck to that, like they've been doing their same style of music forever, and I'm like, dang. Like you could see it too though. Like they're like some of the artists that I've followed since I was like a wee lad have been making the same music since I first discovered them, and they stay in their same pocket of like
that's why
fame.
They're still
you know what I mean?
Underground. They're still kind of the same,
but like in a weird way a lot of people know who they are now, like if that makes sense. Like they've been in the underground scene for so long, but like they're never gonna touch like a main stage like Insomniac event or anything like that. Like they'll forever spin at like bars or like with collectives that throw parties like type thing. Yeah, it's just crazy to think about. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, I guess that also is part of it. Is you sacrifice a little bit of your soul when you go that direction, which is for money, obviously.
Right.
Like we're all trying to make money and make it, but you can't be. I think it was Clooney was talking about this. Like, you become less of a DJ and more of a performer, I guess, like a monkey.
I think that's true.
Because when you get to that level, people want to hear all these big tracks. Stephanie, as much as you guys fucking hate it and I hate it, like, when these people pay money to go see Clooney, they want to hear Stephanie. So this motherfucker's about to play it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? Yeah. Like, he's going to play all his hits. And those are those big festivals like EDC, all those big ones. He has to do that.
Right.
It's very curated. He knows what he's going to play. But I think to feed your DJ side, like he does, I don't know so much at his own shows. I feel like he still kind of has to be Clooney.
I feel like they have to, right? Like they might just not be posting it on social media, but like,
the stuff in like South America, and I think it just once you get outside of the U.S., you can kind of be more of a DJ than
I think
a monkey playing all your songs.
Yeah, it really just depends on the scenario. But yeah, I agree. Like getting out of America, if you're from here and like playing out in other places, like, you can kind of like be free and do your own thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole new demographic you're playing for.
For sure.
Like, so.
And another thing I was going to say, I don't know why this just popped up in my head. Like, comedians do nights where they're like working on material. Mm-hmm. And I feel like DJs, we need to just let these dudes play whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, bro.
You know? Like, if I ever get to that level, like, I'm for sure going to have shows where I'm like, don't expect me to play anything that I've made in the past. I have all these new tracks that I'm going to test out. So, if you want to show up, show up. If you don't want to show up, don't show up.
Yeah,
but I'm going to play whatever I want to play because this is my shit, you know?
Right. like an all original set.
Yeah, I feel
would
like
be
they should
insane.
they should do that more.
Yeah.
Like they should promote it as like you're not going to hear anything you've ever heard. Like all these tracks are unreleased, which they already kind of do.
Yeah.
Like Space, they play kind of like that, and like in Ibiza, not like the huge super clubs, but some of the smaller stuff. But I feel like they should do that more.
It's actually insane. I've seen it happening across other genres. Like,
You know?
it's funny. It's like I've seen it happening in dubstep and like dubstep and like trap. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with an artist named Sudden Death or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I'm not the hugest fan of him, but I appreciate, like, yeah, this dude's definitely different from all the other guys.
Yeah,
Because he'll play like a full-on 2-hour set of just random whips that he made in the green room, and I'm like,
Is that the guy that has the fucking like, the mask? It's like a bull mask.
yeah, it's like I don't even know what animal that is.
It has like horns.
It has like antlers and shit.
Antlers, yeah.
It's a moose. It's a freaking moose head or something.
Yeah. I know who that is.
Yeah, that's like his. It's weird. He has like a secondary like DJ name, and that's when he puts on that helmet. But I'm like, it just trips me out that like you can really play a full 1 hour, 2 hour set of just like random shit you made 20 minutes ago or something like that.
And it doesn't have to even be stuff that you made.
Yeah,
You can just play play whatever you want, whatever tracks you're liking that
Right.
week. Just play 'em.
right, exactly. Because dude, like that as a DJ, that's what we were in the first place. Like we were just selectors, right? Just selecting music for the time. But now, like, if you were to go to like any Insomniac or like EDC, whatever, these are artists playing their songs. Like they're not even like they're not even providing like a certain energy. They're just people are coming because they're like, yeah, I want to hear Tiesto play his songs for me, or Diplo do his weird Jack U mashups.
Yeah, but think about like just rock artists.
Oh yeah,
I was
That's the other polar opposite thing though.
I just watched. I think it was A Day to Remember
uh
at what was that, Warped Tour? They just had in Long Beach. I wasn't there, but I was watching the live stream with my brother and one of our friends. I was just like saying, like, these dudes have been touring off the same album.
Yeah, bro.
For I don't know how many years. Like, at least as DJs, you can at least mix it up a little bit.
Right.
Like, they'll play the same, like, they'll make like edits of their tracks and they'll like kind of mix it up, you know?
Right.
But if you're U2, you're playing the same exact album till you die, bro.
Yeah, bro. The same exact album. You got
my God. I honestly, there's no way.
Which I feel like they get some sense of like instant gratification though, knowing that like it's gonna work. It's gonna work, and it's the same fans that they've had for so long, you know, versus like a DJ. Like, I don't know if these guys are gonna like this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. I have heard that where they're like, they know these are gonna work.
100%. Yeah.
Like they know these tracks are gonna work because that's what they're famous for. But I just think it's so funny that like I don't know if I could do it, bro.
It's like that. You seen the Deadmau5 clip of him playing his track that he's been playing for like 20 years, and he's just like trying to sing along, but he's like,
yeah. But also,
like,
there's more performance involved.
Oh yeah,
with these bands, like they're fucking saucing it up on the guitar and the drums and just the lead singer. It's more performative.
100%.
Like we're just fucking hitting play.
Yeah, we're twiddling knobs and making shit quiet and loud.
Like, yeah, like we are doing something, but it's like at the end of the day, you're kind of just playing these songs. But
right.
I just think that shit's hilarious, bro.
Well, yeah, when you
like U2, they're just playing the same album that they've been playing for 20 years.
I wonder if they do. They must get tired of that. But then also, I feel like they get this sense of like, oh, it feels great to be young again. Like,
Yeah, they also
like
don't
when they do
tour. Like they do tour. Like don't get me wrong, they tour, but they kind of do it in like stints. So they'll do like
yeah,
they're done. They've put in their time for the like touring every single year. Like that's kind of done with.
yeah.
You know. So now they'll take a couple years off tour. I'm sure shit's probably sick for the first 5-6 shows, but when they're getting to the end of the tour, they're like, all right, let's wrap this shit up.
They're like, yo, man, my knees can't do this anymore.
Yeah. How much time do we got?
I don't even know, bro.
Damn, we went 1:30. I got riled up for this one. I'm sorry,
bro. Don't
if it was
even apologize.
Aggressive for some of y'all.
We're chilling.
But no, this one was good. I was a little off in the beginning. I just couldn't think. But once I got into the flow, like I said, the headphones are nice, honestly.
Yeah, it's a trip hearing myself in like offbeat by 1/8. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, whoa. This is
it's
so
a little
cool.
weird. I used to just hate hearing my voice recorded.
I did too. Like whenever I'd hear myself on a voicemail or something, I'm like,
But
oh.
I think I've just like gotten used to it. But
Mm.
it's not as bad now. But yeah, we'll wrap this thing up. Thanks for coming on.
Dude,
this
of
was
course.
really fun.
Thanks for having me by, man. It's been super fun rambling and talking that ish.
Yeah, I didn't even you were I don't want to keep rambling, but
Keep going.
you were like saying, I feel like everyone said this, like that I'm like asking like these podcast questions, but like after you texted me that, I was starting to like just come up with questions in my head today and just over the past couple days.
Uh-huh.
And I was writing them down like, oh, this will be good to ask him. Like, had all this shit written down. Didn't look at my phone once.
Dang. Fucking speed run them? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I did look it was just a reminder of me to ask you about the thing when we first met, like how we met. But I was going to ask you that either way. So, anyway, Brando, ladies and gentlemen. Good chats. This episode will be up, I guess. These episodes are going to be like spaced out because, like I said earlier, I have time management issues at the moment, so I have to like be responsible with my time. So this will be once every 2 weeks, so this will be out. This will be technically, I guess, like a month old by the time it comes out. So we will see you guys in the next episode. See you later.